I'm right now in Turkey, and it's me, 6 other gentlemen, and we've all committed to 30 days of focus. 30 days where we try to cut out all distractions, all the bullshit, all the stuff that usually drains our energy, and we came here together to work, motivate each other, keep each other accountable. And it's really a magical time for me. And being here now for about 8 days, I had an idea, and I want to share that idea with you. I had a kind of like a realization about my mood, my productivity, my energy level. And I think it can be profound for you as well when it comes to designing your life, when it comes to actually getting most out of your time, your life juice, your focus, your mobility. And yeah, so stick with me here. By the way, if you like this type of videos where I'm a bit more raw, just talking to the camera without any cuts, sharing ideas, please comment below. I really need that feedback. I really appreciate that feedback, and it helps me understand what you guys want to hear and what you resonate with, right? So the following premise: imagine you're a phone, right? Imagine you're a computer. I mean, a phone is a computer. Let's set up here, and every computer has a battery. Every phone has a battery. And these days, phones, you can just swap the battery, right? It's integrated in an iPhone, so you have 100% battery. And obviously, in an ideal world, you would charge your battery overnight, right? Maybe you're really exhausted in the evening, you did a great job, you exhausted yourself like we do here. We put a lot of effort into our work. I'm making those YouTube videos for you. Another guy's running a marketing agency, another YouTuber here. Another one is writing articles in the crypto space. So we're all working hard. Ideally, we go to bed exhausted and we wake up rested. And so do you, right? I'm sure you want to use 100% of your potential. Now, I am tracking my sleep every day, almost every day, with an Apple Watch. And the metric I'm looking at specifically is deep sleep, because I know out of tracking my data and experiencing life, I know when I get good deep sleep, so like 2 hours, around 2 hours, I feel great. I feel creative, I'm motivated, I like my life. And when I get less, and to be honest, most of the time I get way less, I get like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of deep sleep, I don't feel as good. I don't feel creative, I'm kind of in a grumpier mood, and life isn't that colorful. And I've noticed the obvious stuff, right? Drinking alcohol, eating really late, consuming a lot of bullshit content, ruins my deep sleep. So I was cutting all that out here. I'm here in this beautiful area. I'm in a beautiful villa. I go to bed on time. I put my phone away. I focus. I don't eat too late. I work out. I'm exercising. I work on what's important for me, and I'm still not getting the deep sleep that I want to get. And I'm like, why is that? What is blocking me? Like, I'm doing all these productivity things that we know about, right? I'm sure you've heard the hacks, like take magnesium and go to bed at this time and do journaling and work out in this way and just this sleep, blah, 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 techniques, and get a cool mattress and all that stuff. And I'm doing most of it, and it's not making a difference. So I'm thinking about stress. Have some notes. So I'm thinking about stress, and people talk about stress all the time. They're like, I'm stressed, everybody's stressed, work is so stressful, I'm stressed, I work on weekends, my phone is stressing me, I have so many emails, so much to do. Everybody has so much to do these days, and everybody's stressed. And people talk about burnout, they talk about mental health. Now, I think stress from working is a bit of a myth. I think stress doesn't come from working, I think stress comes from friction. I want to tell you a quick story. I had a job when I was like 22, and I was working in a hotel, but I was working at night. So my genius plan was I can work at night, and then there's nothing going on, there's not a lot of guests checking in or out during 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I can study for my exams. So I'm making money studying. Genius, right? That's what I thought. What really happened was they realized I'm capable and they just gave me more and more tasks every week. So I had to like fill out spreadsheets and prepare room and do accounting for the bar and all that shit. So it really frustrated me because I would say 80% of the work I did there could have been avoided with like one computer program. Or I even suggested to them, to the management, I was like, hey, if you just put an iPad here and the guests fill it out instead of handwritten, it saves me like 3 hours every shift. And they're like, it's fine. So there was a lot of friction, right? I hated that job. I felt useless. I felt without purpose. Now I have a job where I make videos like this, where I create content, where I get feedback, where I'm helping people, which is very rewarding, and I feel like there's a certain level of purpose and mission behind that. So I wake up excited when I'm in the zone. So, okay, work on your mission. But that's not the point of this video. I'm getting to a different point. Then when we talk about resting, because you can't work all the time, right? Even if you are on your drive and your mission, you need off days, you need rest, you need to rest your body, your brain, you need to go out. There's a great book which I can put in here, it's called Rest. How are you resting? What are you doing to rest? Are you consuming more media? Are you swiping mindlessly? Of course that's not real rest. Your brain is still on overdrive. Are you watching porn? Are you jizzing, right? Obviously, literally juice of life leaving your body will not actually rejuvenate you. Your body works very hard to create your sperm, and you're just letting it go maybe every day. That's crazy, right? I mean, maybe you can do that when you're really young, or for myself, in certain situations when everything else is perfect, I can jizz a couple times a day. But in a normal work mode where I have to be focused and I have other shit going on, I cannot do that. I don't know about you. So when you're resting, are you active resting? Okay, but I'm doing that here. I'm taking walks. I'm having good conversations with my fellow peers here, with my other entrepreneur buddies. We're all committed, we're all in a good mood, we're all keeping each other accountable, everybody paid to be here. So we're all trying that, and I'm still not getting the deep sleep that I want to get. So I realized it's not about that. I think there's stress, I think there's pressure, I think there's friction, and I think there is emotional stress. And I think that's actually, for me, what causes me to not get proper sleep, to not feel rested. And I had that mindset shift of what else do I have to add? What supplements I have to take? What sleep routine should I introduce? What food should I eat? What food should I not eat? When should I eat? What exercises should I do? What mattress should I buy? What pillow should I buy? What tracking device should I buy? What other course I should download that helps me with all of this? And I realized it's not that. It's not what you're adding to your life that will make you more productive, that will make your mind more clear, that makes your mood better. It's what you're taking away from your life. What is the shit I'm dealing with in my currently private life that takes away my focus and haunts me in my dreams even, you know? I mean, it's a bit exaggerated. I don't have crazy nightmares, but I'm not getting the rest that I need. And when we talk about emotional stress, it can come from many areas. It can come from the outside, like your family, your coworkers, your friends, your partners, or the girls you just like casually sleeping with. Maybe they're giving you a hard time or they're stressing you as well. And it can lead to emotions. Like maybe you feel angry, maybe you feel envy, jealousy, certain forms of fear of attachment, fear of letting go, fear of being challenged. Maybe you feel embarrassed, maybe you feel shame, maybe you feel guilt, rage, weakness, intimidation. Maybe you have certain traumas that you're not dealing with. Maybe you need therapy, or maybe you need somebody just to talk to. And the question is, are you able to let go? Because if we dig into these topics, it's like, well, if what causes you stress is your family, letting go is very difficult, right? Like we grew up with our family, you love your family, they love you, but maybe the daily experience of being with your family is really draining your battery. And the reason you're not operating at 100%, and that's saying that you even know what 100% means. Like, what percentage would you currently give yourself that you wake up with? Do you start your day with 100%, or are you not even leaving your phone on charge overnight? You wake up and it's already like in the yellow zone. And then how quickly does your battery drain when you spend time with, let's say, your family or your friends? What is the usual conversation you have to deal with? Is your mom maybe criticizing you? Do you have friends making fun of you in a fun, light way, but it's not really encouraging? And who you hang out with? What is the conversation? Do you leave conversations with your peers, your lovers, your fuck buddies, your brothers, your sisters, your parents? Do you leave these conversations refreshed or exhausted, a little bit drained? And where do you get energy from them? I remember being drained by my environment when I lived in Austria. I didn't like it, and it's like, I love my parents, I love my family, but it's just the type of conversations I would hear in my environment. That could be at the grocery store, two strangers talking about politics. It would drain me. I couldn't. You could say, "Oh, why you listen to them?" But it's in my environment, and I have to listen. And the conversations family would have at home or in meetups, it just drained me. It took my energy, and I think it's crucial to cut that shit out, because otherwise you will never get to 100%. You will not be able to charge your battery if all you do constantly is those micro drains. Yes, through social media, yes, through watching bullshit content, but really your close environment, the people you hang out with. So think about a day in your life, or a week in your life. Like, what is giving you energy, what is draining your energy, and if your goal is to actually live life and do something meaningful, do something purposeful that gives you energy, or that that doesn't cause burnout but actually makes you happy, then you need to be at 100%, because you want to deliver and you want to give your gift. And if you constantly kind of putting that limit on your power, you won't be able to do that. So yeah, imagine a week in your life. What is giving you energy? What is taking energy from you? And how can you let go? Because, the first question is, do you want to get to 100%? Ask yourself, seriously, do you want to use this life? Go out, create something, make meaningful connections. Maybe you're like, it's fine, whatever. I do, for sure. So if the answer is yes, the second question is how to let go. So if the problem is your family, if the problem is your friend circle, if the problem is maybe your girlfriend, maybe the problem is your wife, maybe the problem is even your ex-wife that you're still in touch with, your ex-girlfriend, or maybe the problem is the type of women or people you're currently attracting in your life, that they always take from you. It's always a bit exhausting. It's always causing some conflict. It's not light, it's heavy. Maybe you need to let go. And that can be extremely difficult. And the reason I only realized that here in this environment is usually you get away with operating at a 6 or 7 out of 10. Because everybody's operating at a 6 or 7 out of 10. Or a 5 out of 10 even. Or even less, right? Only here I realized where I'm with 6 other men who all work really hard and everybody's very focused. And I'm like, wow, they're in the zone. And sometimes I'm more in the zone than they are, but sometimes they're more in the zone than I am. And I ask myself, why is that? Why, even though I work so hard and I put so much effort into this and I'm coming together here to work on my mission, I'm still not at that level? And it's like, oh shit, I realized usually I get away with not putting in 10 out of 10 effort because 3 out of 10 out of my energy, 30% of my 100% battery is being taken by some bullshit, by my mind wandering off and some conflict or some other world, or dealing with somebody else's problem, or just stuff that I shouldn't need to think about, whatever it is for you, right? And then I only put 60-70% into stuff that actually compounds, that actually builds something. I'm building a foundation here. I'm building an audience. I'm creating content that helps people. I'm coaching people in order to change their life, which has its own ripple effects in their life, which is good for me to know. So it made me realize here, so maybe you are currently operating at a 5 out of 10 and you don't even realize, because everybody around you is operating at that level, so you cannot even compare yourself, and you're like, this is fine, this is life, but I'm telling you, this is not life. This is not how high achievers operate. And I'm not only saying this in a business mindset, I'm saying this this is not how people operate who get the most out of life, who take the juice out of life, who experience stuff that others don't, or who live their purpose, or who just make better memories and who have more fulfilling relationships because they are very clear in their purpose. And you should aspire to get to that level. And to get to that level, you need to let go way more than add stuff. I hope that came across. So, what does that mean for you? Is it your house, where you're living? Is it the stuff you consume on social media? Like, just swipe 10 times. See what comes up in your feed. Does it give you energy, or does it take energy from you? And if it takes your energy, why are you giving energy to this shit? Why are you not blocking that stuff? Why are you not setting it up in a way that stops that stuff coming into your algorithm? Could be political stuff. It makes you angry and takes your energy. Who is taking that energy from you, and why do they deserve it? Is it your partner? Is it your family? Is it people at the grocery stores? Like, literally, could you wear headphones next time at the grocery store so you don't have to listen to people talking bullshit? It can be that granular. Is it certain arguments? Is it certain conflicts? Is it certain debates you have to have with people that you just have to get a point across, but really it doesn't help you? Like, I want you to be very, very, very critical with your energy moving forward after watching this video, if you made it that far. Like, your energy is crucial, your focus, your direction, right? Are you moving in 5 different directions, or are you moving in one direction? So yeah, that's my mission, letting go of a few things so I can charge my battery to 100%, so I can do this better. Yeah, let me know if that resonates with you. I need your feedback. I really appreciate it. That's all. See you.